Hello everyone. So today we will see the strategy what we need to follow for 2026 Agri Optional. Okay. So by doing this, you will be having a very good idea on how to navigate in the coming months. Okay. So that you get the best marks. So in our channel, you would have already seen like many toppers. Okay, from the past 5 years, whoever have cleared. Okay, and you can ask them directly. That is the confidence, okay, that what I say may be helpful to you. Okay, so first thing is that because this is October, okay, so October, like it's going to end also. So major focus, okay, for those who are giving prelims first time, okay, whoever is giving prelims first time, my gentle advice is that at least from January 1st, you should give your full focus for prelims, because prelims is an big like task presently. But those who have given multiple prelims and they know that just because of few marks they have missed out. Okay, so such students, and if you are confident enough, otherwise don't take the risk in prelims. Okay, then, if you're confident enough, then you can give like another now 2 to 3 months. At least 3 months you can give for your optional. Okay. Otherwise, what you can give full focus in this like October 21 today till December end. You give full focus on optional, and from there on you just revise. Okay. Don't prepare. Okay. Means please mute yourself. So after January, just revise. Okay, this should be your goal. Okay, so how much more important is agriculture optional? Okay, let me tell you, agriculture optional is one of the best optional right there for you. Okay, for agri students, this is the best optional which I feel for agri students. First thing, okay, why? Because if you are reading a new subject, it may take more of your time. If you have real interest, then go for it. There is no question. But otherwise, your syllabus is same to what you read in your BSc Agri. Only you need to fine tune it to UPSC standards. Okay, so that we will discuss. So that would be the best optional, and believe it. Okay, and go for it. Okay, so that if you are preparing well, definitely most students will get around 250, 260, 270 easily. Okay, with minimum efforts, they are going to get that. But this is not the case with some new optional which you take. Okay, so you have done your part in that. So if you're getting above average score in your GS, then you have very good ample opportunity of getting in the list. Okay, and also IFS, you have maximum opportunity because agriculture optional from botany is a very good combination, and many students clear it. Okay, how do you go for it? Okay, many a times students have issue. Okay, you know that, as I told you many times, that paper 2 is very like dicey, and that you should prepare first. Okay, all that genetics, breeding, seed science, all that portion. So how do you make yourself different, okay, from the others? So when I have talked to many toppers, when I have guided the toppers, okay, one thing always they remember is that they should do something different. Okay, don't read like only like coaching books and all. Okay, whatever materials, they are all like copy paste. Don't believe in any coaching notes. Okay, you take a topic, you analyze. If you are referring any notes, coaching, anything, just keep it aside. You just refer and see if there is any important thing. Okay, like anything which is like what do you say, something different, just take that. This should be in your mind. Like two books आपने लिया है ना, two notes आपने लिया, एंग्रो नोट्स लिया, TNU नोट्स लिया मान लीजिए, तो उसमें क्या होगा, in one notes you will find that the term linkage has been given. For example, linkage. Okay, what are the different types of linkage? Both places, that is there, no need to read. Okay, just read from one source. But in some other notes, like Angro notes, there is a diagram. Like imagine there is a diagram of linkage. And they have given some example of how a particular gene is linked. Like for example, Mendel's law. Okay, in case of Mendel's law, the genes which he studied, some of them were present on the same chromosome. Okay, maybe that is given in a box, manlo. Then what you have to do, your mind should strike. This is not there in the other notes. I need to note down. You just note down. Then you refer BD Singh book. Okay. When you are referring that book, don't read again from first page to last page, linkage chapter. Then it is waste of time. Just skim through. This is what toppers do. Skim through and see if there is any one point or any important thing, any important diagram, any important data point missing. So you find that there is the name of scientist with year that is given. Maybe that year is not given in the notes. Then what you do? Just jot down that. Okay. And if you go further, you may find what different types of like more detailed linkage based analysis. Next, the topic may be crossing over. So in crossing over, they would have given you good diagrams. Any diagram is your extra edge. Remember, diagram, any topic in syllabus you take, your mind should say, do I have a diagram? This is a very important lesson I'm giving you. Don't run after understanding, means run after like only material. Everyone has like once you go for mains, everyone has knowledge, no doubt. Everyone knows what is Mendel's law, what is seed vigor, viability. Everyone knows, there is no doubt. But only thing that will matter in the exam is, are you making a difference? So how do you make a difference? Like that I told you, keep, you know, the basic books, I need not tell you. Okay, or if you want, I can share you the link. Okay, the basic books you keep, basic notes like Angry and TNU notes, all this you keep, and every topic only from one source you read, and other source you just skim through, get some important diagrams, points, write down. That's it. Okay, and when you are making notes, make sure that you are including good introduction and conclusion already in the notes. Okay, so this should be there in your mind. And another important, very important gyan which I will tell you is uh, many a times we say PYQ, last 10 years, 15 years PYQ. Try to analyze last 5-year PYQ very well. Okay, because after 5 years, there is more chance that the questions get repeated. Okay, there is no way because question the syllabus is limited. They have to ask something. Okay, for example, I used to tell about this once first year they asked about systemic acquired resistance. Next year they asked about induced systemic resistance. Means difference. Okay, then next year what will be the question? So the next question will be, what is host pathogen interaction? This will be the question. Why? Because in case of SAR, ISR, they have asked. So these combined, all these concepts will come under post-pathogen interaction concept. Okay. So in that way, your mind should prepare for the forthcoming questions. Okay. And like for example, this year also I had put one diagram in my group. You remember about that nanotechnology and agriculture. They didn't ask that question anyhow. You just go and check. But that was in a current affairs from many years. Okay, nanotechnology, how it is applied to agriculture. There is a diagram which I uploaded. That is the first photo which I have uploaded in the agri optional group. You can go and check it in 2022 or 21 or something. You just check it. That diagram, the same question came in agri optional about nanotechnology in agriculture. Okay, nanotechnology agriculture generally
Yeah.
right. Okay, who's good? Okay, general point you will be able to write. But what I have given in the group is in the form of an diagram and having all the examples like zinc oxide, whatever the nutrient based. Okay, okay, so we can know based on the current things. So at that time only I posted, and the question came now. And any student would have written the same thing would definitely get 1 to 2 mark extra. Okay, and your target should be to get half mark extra or 1 mark extra than your competitor, nothing else. Okay, you can't get 3, 4 marks edge for each question. That is not possible because everyone is preparing. You that should be in your mind. So the difference between the selected and non-selected candidate will be that 20, 25 marks. Like for example, you are getting 1 mark extra in all the question, 1, 1.5 mark. So mostly in optional, the person who didn't get selected may be getting 235, 240, and the selected candidate is getting 260, 265 around. Okay. So what is the difference? This is only 20, 25 marks difference. That 20 marks difference, he has also written linkage. Everything he has written. But he has put some spice in that. Okay. That we need to focus. Okay. As I told you, genetics breeding, Keep the books and do that, okay, because it is going to be static. And in genetics, many a times you should properly define. If I ask you now, I am sure, dead sure that define Mendel's law. If I ask you, I'm sure most of you will just define by yourself. Only one or two will tell the proper definition of Mendel's law. There only your difference has started. Once I give you that basic question, I will be able to differentiate. It's a question for 20 marks, then someone will get 8. Someone who writes properly will definitely get 10 or 11 out of 20. Okay. Okay, so this should be in, like for example, chromosomal aberration. If you are coming, then everything should be in a pinpointed manner. You come to paper in the paper to this. These are important: genetics, breeding, seed science. Then horticulture and others. See, every time I tell students, or whenever you see the videos of toppers, okay, you will understand that they are always after cost benefit ratio. Don't go after sir, I want to learn about the like diseases in cinnamon and pests of cinnamon, and I want to make big notes, 4 5 page notes. And one day, what did you do? Sir, I have made notes about cinnamon. Tomorrow, what you will do? I will do on cardamom. Next day, what you will do? If you are doing like this, it is waste of time. Okay, even if that question comes, you will not be able to remember because इतना बड़ा syllabus हो जाएगा. You should know cost benefit ratio. If you are giving one day, you can give for a syllabus topic in genetics. ठीक है, yes, good. If you are giving one day for linkage and crossing over topic, it's okay. But if you are giving for a particular minor crop this much time, then you will waste your time. You should know. I am not fighting where wherever it is very difficult, now don't fight there. Okay, waste your time because it is not predictable. Today they may ask cinnamon or cardamom, next year they will ask some flowers like gladiolus, and again next year they will ask some flower which you have never heard. Okay, so in those areas we should not fight. You should fight in areas where you are sure. This is what the toppers do, and toppers tell you also. You can go and check out any video. Okay, your target should be, sir, I should get minimum 240 marks. Minimum means for that you have to prepare. And above that is your spices, which you are adding in your flavor, your answer writing, all that. So at least you get into 240 list, then we will think about 260, 270, which you will get through. Okay, so this is what I want you to tell you, that these things you should keep in mind for paper 2, and always make notes. One pager notes is very important, and I can understand now you don't make one pager notes, like like, because if you make now it will be like taking 2 3 pages, 4 pages. It's okay, I can understand 3 to 4 pages it will take. Right now you do that. One pager notes will come after this 4 pager notes. अभी जो बनाओगे 4 pager notes रहेगा. After prelims, then you can compress that 4 pager note into 1 pager note. And finally, you should remember, because all these things you should know, that between the exam, like paper 1 और paper 2 के बीच में जो 2 hours होता है, okay, you may get 1 to 2 hours जो gap है. In that time, you should be able to revise. So we used to have very small notes. Small notes means just 3 4 page sheets, 3 4 sheets, complete paper 2 in just 3 to 4 sheets. Just bullet points. इतने में एक एक syllabus topic, इतने में एक एक syllabus topic. है ना, that is possible. But don't target now only. अभी से ही आप बनाओगे, it is waste of your time, because you don't know how much depth you have to go. Slowly you will learn. Okay, it's like you are building a body. You can't say that tomorrow I will just lift heavy weights and I will get a gym body. It's not possible. So it is the same way. Okay, so consistently now work on every day one topic, syllabus topic every day, 1 or 2 topic every day you target. And if even if you complete paper 2 before this December, then I am telling you, you are in a very good position. Paper 1 can be done even after prelims. If you have not done, if you have done, it's well and good. Just practice every day, write answers every day, and don't like you see any topper, कोई topper बताएगा कि sir, join this coaching has helped me so much, means like offline coaching or something like that, classes. It is an utter waste if you join that. Okay, if you are writing or getting some peer reviewed or reviewed from some seniors who have qualified, then it's good. Okay, if you see any topper, they will always say that, okay, whatever evaluation which we have done or anything, they will be like about the evaluation part. Okay, but don't spend your money and because it is of no use, and in the market we have people who themselves don't know much. Okay, so be aware about that. Okay, so try to prepare well this one. And in paper one, what you can do, always think about current affairs, what is going on. Like for example, I told you nanotechnology. It was there from many years. But have you made notes? You know that it is there, current affairs. If I ask you now to write, what you will write? Simply basic, you will write, okay, nano means this much gram. We can make some fertilizer, we'll make some pesticide, something like that. Basic you will write and just leave it. That is not going to help you. Do you have examples in that? Do you have specific diagrams in that? That only that will matter more than anything. Okay. So in paper one and paper two, sorry, in paper one in agronomy, try to see the trend. Like for example, presently the trend is on conservation agriculture, and questions will come definitely somewhere touching conservation agriculture. Okay, because today we are all moving toward conservation agriculture. In paper two, what you can like in paper one, others like extension questions are coming difficult. So I would suggest you can also see AK Singh's book also. Okay, just refers few chapters. Earlier we used to not tell you that, but because questions are becoming dicey and new questions are coming, but don't go deep. Just important whatever PYQ has come, that only. Okay. In economics, it's not too much difficult, and whatever rapid revision series which I have done, that also will be helpful for you. Okay. Yeah, like in soil science and all, try to use diagrams. Always try to think about India map, how you can use India map in that. Okay. If there is a question on salinity, yes, you should make a diagram. If there is a question like from agronomy on some precision farming or something, try to write about the artificial intelligence based systems and technologies and softwares that are used. So then you will be able to analyze, okay, whenever they ask about this, I can write about AI based technologies and softwares. Okay. Like for example, organic farming, what you can do something different. Best is have data points. Okay, how much area it is there, in which region it is useful, what are the schemes. Remember the state government schemes. Some of the state government schemes, for example, crop diversification. What is the state government scheme? Like for example, Mera Pani Mera Virasat. Okay, Pani Bachao, Paisa Kamao. These are government schemes for crop diversification from rice wheat cropping system to other cropping system. So I think you may not be much aware about this. So you should note down these examples and try to use it, because definitely you will have opportunity for questions about crop diversification. Definitely आएगा, क्या आएगा फिर ना? So this is how you should navigate your mind and prepare notes from now on. And if you do that, agriculture optional is one of the easy optionals. And but you should know like how much you should go deep. If you are going very deep, then you are in a very wrong place. Okay, you should have proper direction, proper guidance. Okay, that how much deep you should go, but it doesn't require that someone is going to guide you. Means that compulsory. Your PYQ is your guide. Your syllabus is your light. Okay. Use the syllabus, last 5 year PYQ. That is more than sufficient and if to guide you. But try to write daily. What I have seen with the experience of many toppers is that they write every day. Okay. Means like not every day, at least for agriculture optional, but they sometimes at least write. Okay, just to know where they stand. I don't say that every day they are writing 10 questions or you are write 2 hours, 3 hours, not like that. At least if you are writing at least weekly once, at least weekly one, twice in a week, sometimes you write and get it imbibed. Once you get into that more zone, then it will be easy for you. इसलिए आपको बहुत सी लाइक टॉपर्स बताते हैं कि हमने इतना आंसर राइटिंग नहीं किया, बट यू शुड रिमेंबर दैट वो सब क्या है, ऑलरेडी दे आर इन थर्ड या फोर्थ अटेम्प्ट. दे हैव अंडरस्टूड व्हाट टू डू इन आंसर्स. ये सब अंडरस्टैंड कर लिए ऑलरेडी. दे आर जस्ट एग्जीक्यूटिंग नाउ. ओके, तो इसलिए उनको ज्यादा प्रैक्टिस नहीं करते हैं. बट आप जो स्टार्ट कर रहे हो, उस मत इसमें मत रहिए कि यू हैव टू, आई डोंट नीड टू प्रैक्टिस. नो नो, यू शुड ऑल्सो, यू शुड definitely practice. Those who are starting, definitely practice. Okay. So the basic books in the group we you have, okay, and only thing, because I have many students, like you can go to the our YouTube channel and see the toppers, okay. So toppers don't give interviews like that, okay. So those who we have guided, they only give you, okay. So you can see their videos and try to understand what they are telling, okay. Whatever they have said, that I have just summarized here, okay. Um, so this is how, and next 3 months, be very bold in your preparation. Definitely after that, just go into prelims mode, and then after prelims, then I can again help you out with um, some new tools or new techniques which you can use. So remember, only 4 5 points for value addition. One is use newspaper. Okay. One is newspaper. Okay. Second, in newspaper also try to see, like any new articles, try to see for data points, just underline and write in your notes or just in Evernote or something. Okay. One. Second, use ICR websites regularly to see what is the development happening in agriculture. You should know the trend in agriculture, on which direction government is shifting. Okay. Then schemes about agriculture, not only Indian, like government of India schemes, but also state government schemes, which are moving in a direction. For example, that will be helpful for you even in interview. So this is a holistic preparation. Okay. Fourth is always have a notes for definition and name of the scientist. When you're writing definition properly, definitely you are getting extra half mark. And always think about keywords. Okay. Like for example, you are writing conservation agriculture. So keywords are diversification. Okay. Crop diversification is one keyword. Okay. So like that, for each and everything, try to have few keywords with you that will be guiding you through all the process. Okay. Uh, like for example, in crossing over, what is the keyword in crossing over? So it is what happens? There is an exchange of, what happens in case of crossing over. Okay, so there is reshuffling of genetic variation. This is a keyword, reshuffling of genetic variation. Genetic variation is there, that is reshuffled. So when they see that word, they will be happy. Any examiner, he will give you extra half mark. उससे ही हमको मतलब है. Everyone writes crossing over same, but you are writing रीशफलिंग ऑफ क्रॉसिंग जेनेटिक वेरिएशन. ये कहाँ मिलेगा? बीडी सिंह बुक्स में मिलेगा आपको, है ना. It's not like magic which I'm telling you. Okay. So you should be, as I told you, skim through and you see this word, pick up and keep it. So this is the fourth important fund I'm telling you. Fifth, data points. Always use data points in the current affairs or extension economics, paper one, food security portion, everywhere. Food security portion, make graphs, all these things in all the uh, topics, and practice answer writing. Then only in the limited time you will be able to do. Okay. And try to see the toppers answers, also many answers, and try to imbibe what they are doing. What is the thing, like वो क्या नया कर रहा है ना, what new he is doing. Please check that. So presently you just focus on this and keep this in your mind. It should always be in your back of your mind when you are preparing. What different I am doing, ask yourself. Definitely you will all succeed. Okay. Any questions you have, or anything, you can just let me know.